It's past 7:30.
Yeah, fix it up at yeah, bad spot in the ceiling of it.
Hey Dante, Helen, welcome to my live. How are you doing?
SAHAM. It's a I'm good.
I'm glad you're good. Thanks for coming. So tonight we're just gonna talk. I don't know if anyone is watching from the outside, but I'm glad that you're here. It's actually my first live. This evening I was at church and I went live, but I'm not sure what happened because I'm not really used to this live thing. So I'm trying to get used to it. So someone was doing it for me, and I'm not sure if it was set for a later date. I don't know, but yeah, we're here. So how is your day so far, Dante? I'm glad you're having a good day or a good night. I'm glad you had a good day. I'm trying to find a comfortable spot to sit down, guys. Is it cold where you are, Dante? Because right now we're in Manchester and it's freezing. I'm so cold. It's warm. Okay. See, I'm wearing sweater because I'm cold. And I was at Pike. I went to Pike Church this evening, and we did AY, and I'm telling you, down there is so cold, like very cold. So we had to wear sweater and stuff, but we had a good evening though. I think I see two people on the live. I don't know the other person. Probably other person don't want to say hi. And thanks for coming. Dante and I are here with us talking. So we're saying Dante is not very easy. He's warm, and I'm telling him that I'm cold. Manchester is cold. What about you? Are you cold or are you warm or you're in between? I don't know. And I was also telling him that it's my first live, so I'm basically practicing. I'm practicing to see, if I can do this again. You would like some of the cold? You have to come to Manchester. Manchester is very cold, especially where I was a while ago. I was in Pike. And I'm telling you, Pike is so cold. Oh man, it's very, very cold. But it's good. I think it's better to be cold than hot because when you're cold, you can put on sweater or jacket or whatever, and you can get warm. But when you are hot, man, if you don't have a fan or something, because the other day, the place in the summer, the place was really hot, especially Montego Bay and Ocho Rios. It was very hot, and it was like tormented. So I think it's better to be cold than hot. Hey, Omar Green, good night. How are you doing? Welcome to my live. I'm glad you're stopping by. How are you doing tonight, Omar? So Dante and I are here. We're talking about being cold and being hot. How are you? Are you hot or are you cold or what's the weather like where you are? Oh, you're hot. Well, I'm glad you're doing okay though, and you're hot. Oh man, probably you can probably take a walk on the outside or um use some fan or something. But I'm glad that you're here though. Like I was saying, it's my first live. I'm just basically practicing. I'm testing to see how it goes, and then I will know if I can do another live. So two more people joined the live, and I want to say thanks. Thank you, Omar. So have you ever been to Manchester, Omar? Or do you know where Manchester is? Oh, you have never been to Manchester? Okay, so well, You know how cold Manchester can be, especially when you're coming down at the December time. It's very cold. You gotta get your sweater. Yep, it's like little England. Yes, very cold. I'm not gonna stay long, guys. Like I said, it's just a test tonight to see what it's gonna be like. Yeah. So, as the topic says, let's talk about the goodness of God. I know everybody have something that they can talk about, saying what God has done for them, because God has been doing like a whole lot in our lives. By just waking up in the mornings is just enough to say thank you, God, because a lot of people go to their beds and they don't wake up. So when we go to bed and we wake up, we have to just say thank you, God, for that, because not everybody is so fortunate. So, Omar, I don't know if Dante is still on. So, Omar, has God ever done anything for you that you can say thank you, God? It's like in a form of a testimony. If you have anything to share, you can go ahead and share. But for me, God has done so much for me, like so much. Yeah. For starting, you have blessed me with a wonderful husband and four awesome kids, which they're trouble at times, but they're still wonderful. The other day, I was doing this video, cooking video, and Junior he was here for a while, and then he left to pick up the other kids. Jamaya was also with me. That's my youngest daughter. And then she left with her father. And I'm telling you, I was so lonely. Having the kids around is like real awesome. And even though sometimes they're in the house making lots of noise and stuff, and you're like, guys, keep quiet. But you see, when they're not in the house, it's boring, it's lonely. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Amar. He woke you up every morning. Exactly. Exactly, because like I said, lots of people go to their beds and don't wake up to see another day. So that's enough to just give God thanks for waking us up, for putting food on our table. You know, when we are thirsty, we can go drink some water, or some people love to drink juice. You understand? Those are things that we give God thanks for. Yeah, that's so true. So there's so much that we can give God thanks for. And some people look at the big things. Sometimes it's just the small things, the smallest blessings that you have to you can give God thanks for. Yes, that is so true, Amar. Count your many blessings one by one. Junior is here with me, but he's not feeling so well. He came down with an ear infection, so he's not feeling. He's basically on medication and stuff. Yeah, Omar, we have to give God thanks for life every day and for all the blessings that He has been blessing us with. because let me tell you something. My father passed away some time ago, and it was one of the hard. I think it was 3 or 4 months ago, something like that. If I'm not mistaken. But however, it was one of the hardest time in our lives, right? Because that's your father, that's daddy, and to just lose a loved one just like that, it is hard. But throughout everything that we were going through at that time when we were grieving and stuff as a family, God was still there with us. And we had people around who encouraged us to, stay, you know, keep focus. Don't forget about God. That is something that nobody have control over. So just talking about it sometimes is really hard. But God knows best. And wow, memories. God knows best, and He will always do what is best for us. So we have to give God thanks for that. And sometimes we don't want our loved ones to pass off, but if when they're sick and they're in pain, we don't want to see them in pain either. So we just leave it to God, and God will do what He says He will do. Yeah, so true. So true, Omar. So Omar, have you ever lost anyone in your life, anyone of your loved ones? And how did you deal with that pain? Because I know it's a pain. It is painful to lose people that you love. And did you get like support and help from friends and family? Oh, you lost your dad. Wow. I'm so sorry to hear. So how did you cope with that? Because I know it's really hard. And Omar, if you don't mind, please don't forget to give this video a like, or to like up the live, as they would say. It was hard. Oh Lord, I know. I've been through that, so I know it had to be hard. But how are you doing now? How are you coping now? Oh, you're doing okay. Well, I'm glad for that. I am so glad for that. Because like I said, losing loved ones, it's never easy. So I'm glad that you are doing okay. I'm looking at Junior in the background. I don't know what he's saying to me. Yeah, babes? He doesn't want to be on the live. Like I said, he's not feeling well. So he doesn't want to be on the live. I understand. But I must tell you guys, thanks again for coming. Like I said, this was not going to be a long one. It was just a test to see, you know, how it's going to go. So I really appreciate you coming. And hopefully when I do another live, you will come again. I don't know if Dante is still on, but Dante, if you're here, thanks for coming. Thanks for chatting for a while. I really appreciate it. And Omar, thanks so much for coming. I appreciate you stopping by. I know it's Saturday evening and most time on Saturdays. Sorry guys. Most times on Saturdays, people are busy doing this, doing that. So you taking the time to come on here tonight. One big love. I really appreciate it. Thank you so very much and enjoy the rest of your night. This is where I say bye for tonight. Have a wonderful night. Bye bye.